Okay, so today we are going to tattoo. I am going to tattoo my dad.
Focus on that.
This one,
Yeah, just put it in a place that's going to be comfortable to work from.
that has Vaseline.
Right, let off the knob. Okay.
I'm gonna start with the outline.
Just go a little slower. 1 second. Pull up. Hit it again. Now, are you resting it all the way down, or are you just holding it above the skin?
Resting
Yeah, don't rest it. You have to hold it above the skin. That's where you're using the light to see where your needle's going in. Because you were dragging the needle. Okay, so you're going to try to come along like this. You're going to turn off the needle for a second. You're going to try to hold it above and just follow that line down, okay? Let me see if I can get, because I need to hold my skin tight for you. Harder than that. You feel it sticking in the skin?
I see it.
Alright, you gonna stop for a sec? Hit it. Okay, you can need it longer because you're staying above the skin. And we're gonna go just that out. Don't try to fill it in. Just do the outline, the inside and the outside of that. You see where you're going? You're not in there. A little deeper. Right about there. Do you want me to do the outline for this part?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna have to.
I think I would do better just doing the inside while I'm doing it.
So, give me some. And I can have you take over too. Like, but I just want to show you what I'm doing. I'm not coloring the middle. I'm doing the outside and the inside because you'll never fill that whole thing. This is only for lining.
You're shaking.
Well, my skin's shaking while I do this. Okay, let go. I just want to show you something. Let me take some of that. Wipe it away to see where we're leaving marks, where we're not. That's pretty good. See how that's on the outside of that line? We're going to do the outside of the line, then we're going to go to the inside. And you did pretty good. You were just a little bit more in the center there. So you're just going to try to ride just that outside of the line here. At this point, you'll probably cross in and keep going. Lighting's terrible, man. You're just trying to hold it straight. You're not filling right now. When you're doing a line, you don't really pick it up. There you go. That's good. That's very good. And you can feel the skin, right? You can feel the resistance on it. Yep, it's just a feeling you gotta get used to. Okay, you're running out of ink. You started to go in a little bit here. That's okay. It's hard to see. And see, I'm pulling the skin for you. It makes it a little easier to, because when I was trying to do it myself, my skin's shaking from the needle going in and out. See how that went down the middle of it? Which is okay, because that's just going to be filled in. So try to hit it from this point and go out. Do you see how it's purple on that side?
Yeah.
Yep. So we're worried about the outline, then we'll fill it in.
Okay. It's like the ink is going in.
Did you dip it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you can see where you're going. So you went from the outside of the line to the inside of the line. You're still within the line, that's fine. So try to get that line unless you want me to go back and you just stick on the inside of that line and I can take care of that. It's up to you.
Yeah. I'll do it.
Okay. Pushing a little too hard. And you're dragging the needle, so.
I'm dragging it.
You're dragging it, so when you're pushing, because you're sticking the needle so far in, you're almost bending the needle. When it's going in and coming out, you're pushing. That resistance, did you notice it was like harder to go? Yeah, that's what that was. Mm-hmm.
Where'd the pedal go? Oh, here it is.
Doing good. Good. Ooh. I put like something under the ball of my foot, or the side of my foot, digging into the hard table.
The needle's out.
Hit it again. For a second. There it goes.
There's still one left.
No, it's not.
Sure?
Yep.
Oh. Do I go under the ball?
Take a look at go under it. Meet up with that one. There you go.
Okay.
So you got the first circle on me. Do you want to do the outline of the bow now? I would wait to do any of the more intricate stuff until you get used to doing it on my skin as opposed to the practice skin.
Do I,
You can, just so that, I mean, you may not have to. Because it seems like it's working pretty good here. Because I'm not bleeding, so sometimes when it does that, see how it smears, then you'll take a little bit of that to get that out of the way. Like that. There you go. Very good. There you go. Now look at your picture there. You can do one line on each side. See how that goes all the way to the top? And do one black line on the inside. Don't fill it in. You don't have to follow the stencil for this. So you can just kind of make like a half round here and a half round here, and that gives you a spot for the center of your bow.
So go like that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, just like that. Because all this purple will come off when we're ready for it to come off, and then you can fill it in. Let me hold that for a sec. Let's pretty good. You're transitioning from practice skin to real skin pretty good.
Because we're gonna go practice it right now.
Right over here. Hold on.
I did this practice skin a couple of days ago to practice before I did it on his skin. And now we're doing that on his skin.
Now, do you want me to fill that line in and fill that line in? Because that's gonna be kind of hard. Okay. All right, hit the button.
I'll be the light girl.
Then all you gotta do is keep it on, and I'll be good.
Yeah, it is very thick.
Yeah, that's the type of needles we used.
Uh,
It was just not thick enough because you drew that with a Sharpie
I
when you made
I
that,
think
so
it's just a marker, actually.
or a marker, yeah. So it's trying to emulate marker with small needles is hard.
It looks pretty much the same.
That off for a sec. Hit it again for a sec. Okay, hit it.
Almost done. Thank goodness you don't react to the tattoos.
This part hurts because I'm not actually hitting the bone, but it feels like I'm hitting bone.
Yeah.
It's a little tender, but not bad. Like my arms don't bother me at all. Alright, so let's take a look here. See how our outline looks so far. I think the outline looks pretty good. We can always, yeah. Actually, I gotta fill it in right there, huh? Button me.
Button you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, missed the last spot.
Yeah, this is tough because it's so wide. It's really I'd want to do it with a shader, but it's too skinny. Because I'm not that talented. I don't think we're gonna go much more over the outline of this. When you drag the needles, I think it's a little too much for the skin. I don't want it to scar. All right, so now we have this to do, and I'm trying to think of what we use for that. So this is which one are we using right now? This is probably the 9 round liner. So
We need a shader to shade the color in it.
well, yeah, but we want to get all our. I think I'm gonna just do you a smaller. I'm trying to think. Kind of hard. I think for this. Yeah, what about this? I'm gonna try to draw with this. I'll hit the button.
Don't.
Do that, yep. And then get out. Where's the controller?
The controller.
It fall off the table.
Yeah. Oh. And it was while you were.
While I was sleeping. Yeah. You gotta switch this out to there, where it says S. Yeah. Now hit that L button till it says S on there, and let's turn it up to. That's probably good. And hit the button, see what happens. This is an okay length if you're not riding the skin. Let go.
So, are we gonna do the eyes?
I think let's try to do the mouth first. Yep. You want to try that? And I will. Probably your medium. You just go nice and slow.
What is a medium?
It'd be like if you were coloring on paper or on a canvas. Okay, don't push so hard as you're dragging that needle. I set the needle depth to holding it above. Now if you ride it all the time, okay, as soon as you're done, we'll pick it up, readjust. So you're riding the tip of this thing, which is fine. We can adjust it down. Hit the button. Let's see. That should be fine if you're just riding that.
So, now?
Yeah, I wouldn't touch any more of that. Do the opening, like the big circle. Yep. And then we'll wipe everything off. See what it looks like.
I definitely know the color. What am I pressing?
A little harder. Okay, why don't you wipe it off, see what it's starting to look like. A little bit of that on there. Okay, so see where you're missing stuff. And because we're using a shader now, you can kind of do like those little small movements to start to fill that out.
The surface?
Like how you would if you were shading something, not doing a line. Just very small movements, yep. Stay within that line, yep. Push a little harder. You keep switching from riding the tip or lifting it up, and that changes how deep the needle goes. Okay.
So,
A little bit of that on there. Alright, that's pretty good. And when you did that one, you did a thin line going across it. We're not going to use that big one. Alright, are you comfortable doing the eyes, or do you want... I think we should use a smaller needle to do the eyes, even though it's a big open space. You want better detail, otherwise it's going to blur together. Hold on. Yep. Just like that. Yep, you did it. You just gotta wiggle it out. Yep. Alright, so now we're gonna use, that was a shader, but we're using, hold on there, 7, no. 7, no. 3 regular liner. We'll use a smaller liner for doing the line on the belly going across, and then for the eyes. And then what I think you do, I don't think you do outlines around all these. I don't know, I haven't decided. Do we do a bunch of outlines and then color them in, or do we just make our own, like just follow the sprinkles with each color?
I could do that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because on this one there's no outline.
Yeah.
Because obviously it would like blur together when I put the sprinkles.
Okay, button. That should be a good speed. You see the height? Okay. Hit it again. Yeah, that should be good. Now, this is a thinner one, so what you want to do is, what can we do for that? You think you can freehand or not? Did you freehand that one, or did we draw it in there?
Freehand this one, but I think I might have put too much sprinkles.
I mean, yeah, you can kind of follow this. You start up, go up to here. Wait, how did it go?
This one?
Yeah, and there's no right way. It's supposed to just look like, yeah. But remember, you're doing a line, so you're gonna be going a little slower. You're not gonna go real fast, or it won't feel good.
So.
Do you want me to do like pen on there so you can follow the pen? Would it be easier? Okay. I'll try that at home, but I think it'll work. So, set it down. What was it again? Something like that. Good enough?
Yeah. Yep, that looks
Pretty good, right? Yeah, that'll work. Hold that and hold that. There we go. Just a tiny bit faster, but you're doing good. I need more. The needle's on the back side of it, so you have.
I like that.
Yeah. You can't always see where the needle is, so you're just trying to look at where that ink is laying and kind of guess. There we go. One sec. It's pretty good. Alright, hit it. I think that's good. Alright. Cool, cool, cool. Now, do you want me to do the eyes? Since, or at least outline them and you fill them in.
Yeah.
Because you gotta be kind of. Yeah. Nice. Okay. Go for it. for a sec.
Is that one?
Well, like I said, it's kind of hard because it's a little bigger than, or a little smaller of an area than I'd like to shade it again. So I'm just using a liner to like do the whole thing. Go for it.